You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Space Adventure Cobra, the movie, also known as Space Adventure Cobra. Hi, Ruronis. This is your pal, Rurouni K95 here. Today, we're going to be doing another anime for today's anime review. It's directed by Osamu Dezaki because this anime movie was made by TMS Entertainment. So, today's anime review, we're going to be reviewing Space Adventure Cobra, the movie, also known in Japan as Space Adventure Cobra. Space Adventure Cobra is a Japanese science fiction anime film directed by Osamu Dezaki, based on Buichi Terasawa's 1978 manga Cobra. So let's start with a review for Space Adventure Cobra. Okay, let's do this. So, Space Adventure Cobra, the movie, opens with a bounty hunter, Jane Royal, apparently killing a creature and taking its head out. As she boasts in a bar, the self-proclaimed Cobra is attracted to her and starts to follow her. She doubts he is the real Cobra. And it is said that he died 2 years ago and had a special weapon called Psycho Gun in his left arm. When Cobra visits Jane in her home, the creature's head attacks them, but it is ultimately killed by Jane, so she suspects a criminal group called the Pirate Guild to be responsible for the attack, as she is on their hit list, and earlier left the head to the care of a bounty hunter organization when the Guild's death squad chases them. Cobra reveals his signature weapon to stop their enemies. After this, the fact is reported to Crystal Bowie, which is Cobra's arch enemy, and Jane reveals she has been looking for Cobra's help. So Cobra and Jane meet Cobra's partner, Lady Armoroid, and they board on his starship to go to Sido, which is a planet where Jane's sister Catherine is imprisoned. Upon arriving the planet, Jane says Catherine was falsely accused and is in prison because of the guild, and that she needs Cobra's help to invade it to release her. Cobra enters alone and defeats some of the enemy, particularly falsely accused and is in prison because of the guild that she needs Cobra's help to invade to release her. Cobra enters alone, defeats some enemies, finds Catherine, but he is ultimately captured and cryogenized by Bowie. Meanwhile, Jane is deceived and killed by Catherine, who fell in love with Bowie. However, Cobra overcomes the 400 degrees below zero temperature because of Jane's love, as Catherine interprets it. So he escapes from the prison and gets Jane's corpse. When Bowie is close to open fire on them, Lady arrives and rescues Cobra. After the request of Professor Toporo, a species of an intellectual mentor from Jane's home planet, Myris, Cobra releases Jane's body on the space. He is also instructed by the professor to find Jane's other sister, Dominique, and the snow gorillas. And speaking of which, he meets Dominique, and she explains that Myris is a man-made star and that the guild wants to reign over it to destroy the 7th galaxy. Bowie later explains this is the way to demonstrate the guild's power as they rule over the space, so one galaxy is irrelevant. Bowie finds them, kills Sandra, the snow gorilla's leader, and Dominique, who dies in Cobra's hands, and asks him to kill Catherine to prevent the guild to control Myris. Cobra is able to escape and goes to Myris, where he confronts Bowie and kills him, releasing Catherine from his control and now she can be Myris's queen. So, that's my review on Space Adventure Cobra, the 1982 anime movie. When I first watched this anime movie, I loved it. It's my favorite. I gave this anime movie, Space Adventure Cobra, 5 out of 5 because I love it. Because I considered Space Adventure Cobra, the movie, to be my favorite because it's made by the company TMS Entertainment. And I thought to myself, if I get to cover the 1982 Space Adventure Cobra anime TV series, then that'll be, for the most part of my anime review. Maybe I'll think about doing an anime review on Space Adventure Cobra anime TV series if I get to cover either Cobra the animation or the original Space Adventure Cobra 1982 anime TV series. Well, I would start picking with the original Space Adventure Cobra anime TV series, which is probably for the most part. So the film is based on Buichi Terasawa's 1978 manga Cobra, specifically on Cobra involvement with the Royal Sisters and his fight against Crystal Boy, which was the first major arc of the manga. It was theatrically released on July 23rd, 1982 in Japan. In Japan, the film was first released in December 1991 in VHS format. It was released on DVD on June 25th, 2001 by Digital Sight and re-released by Happynet on August the 29th, 2008. Manga Entertainment released the film in British theaters in 1995. During the 90s, the Manga Entertainment's version dub had an alternate soundtrack performed by the pop group Yellow. An American dub was created by Carl Masek's Streamline Pictures and uses the original Japanese soundtrack, I guess, and was released in American theaters on August 29th, 1995 by Tara, and was later distributed by Urban Vision on VHS format on June 16, 1998. The film was released in Australasian region by Madman Entertainment on December 5th, 2007. On April 8, 2008, Manga Entertainment released it on DVD. And on January 3rd, 2012, Hulu started to host the English dub version of the film after an agreement with TMS Entertainment. And also, Discotek Media released the film in the United States on DVD on August the 21st, 2012, and on Blu-ray on December 15, 2015, and will release on the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray in November 26, 2019, thus becoming the second domestically produced anime release in that format after the German release of Your Name. Particularly, Space Adventure Cobra is the kind of anime would you cross Lupin the Third with Captain Harlock and Barbarella and Heavy Metal. That's why. Otaku USA's Daryl Surratt wrote that Cobra is a type of classical pulp series, while declared its protagonist is part Han Solo and part Sean Connery-era James Bond, who does not fit in the modern-day anime hero standard. Surratt also said that when people speak of the 1980s of the golden age of anime sci-fi, it's because of things like Space Adventure Cobra. Sandra Scholl's of Active Anime reminded Barbarella, Zardoz, and Star Wars all mixed together. Writing in the fandom post, Darius Washington thought it was more like the Derek Flint films than James Bond, and that Cobra's adventures could be comparable to worlds depicted in Outlaw Star and Botacious Space Pirates. T. Strat from Anime News Network praised it for staying true to the manga and holding its own with a modern audience. Strafe that stated that the series carries a theme of a love as a power beyond compare, which battles with the main character's playboyish air. Overall, Strife said that the movie is a masterpiece and classic, That is worth viewing to know the medium's foundations. On the other hand, Charles Pitt Acker of Sci-Fi Online called the plot pure nonsense and the dialogue almost laughable. He said that the animation looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. It's stating a cross between that of an old anime and a new one, complete with an interesting psychedelic moments. Also, in Matthew Sweet's 1991 music video, Girlfriend uses excerpts from the film and becomes one of the most watched music videos on MTV as well. Yeah, particularly Space Adventure Cobra 1982 anime movie was directed by Osamu Dezaki, who did anime which such as part of his works such as Nobody's Boy Remi, The Rose of Versailles, Lupin the Third, Red series, like the Red Jacket series. Particularly Osamu Dezaki did stuff like Tomorrow's Joe, Guy King, Nobody's Boy Remi, The Rose of Versailles, and he also worked on Genji Monogatari, Seneki, Astro Boy 2003 anime, as well as the original Astro Boy, when he worked as a animator and episode director. He also did stuff like Belladonna, Tomorrow's Joe, the movie, Nobody's Boy Remi anime movie. He also worked on Golgo 13, The Professional, Blackjack, the movie, and he directed 4 of the Hamtaro movies, and he is also the director for Air and 1001 Nights, and he also did Aim for the Ace, the movie Jump High Hiromi. He also did The 7 Friends of Gamba, Treasure Island, the movie anime. Oh, and he's also the director for another anime series that you may now, that everybody knows, Clannad, which I forgot to mention, because this is your typical, Space Adventure Cobra anime. Particularly, this kind of reminded me like where you cross Star Wars Barbarella with Lupin the Third, Captain Harlock, Outlaw Star, and Heavy Metal, particularly for anime such as Space Adventure Cobra. Funny enough, because I felt how this movie... Oh yeah, and the English dub... Yeah, there are 2 different English dubs in Space Adventure Cobra 1982 anime movie. You have because Cobra was voiced by Dan Warren in the English dub from Streamline Pictures, but in the manga UK English dub, he was voiced by John Gurasaro. But in the original Japanese version, he is voiced by Shigeru Matsuzaki, who did anime such as Ponytail wa Furin Kanai, and he also did Tokyo Girl, Dead Sushi, Koramarti High School, and he's also a left-handed guitarist when he was because he did music career in the 70s when he was collaborated with a music group Momrio Clover Z. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Space Adventure Cobra, the 1982 anime movie for today. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts. I gave this anime movie, Space Adventure Cobra, 5 out of 5 because it's good. The animation looks awesome because it's made by TMS Entertainment, because I really enjoyed this anime movie and I thought I might do an anime review on the Space Adventure Cobra anime TV series at one point, like one of these days, I guess. Hope subscribe for content at Anime Plan, link in the description down below. Share this video on your Twitter and Facebook if you have Twitter and Facebook account, all social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comment section below if you like. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel if you're new. Click on my notifications bell button as well. Keep it otaku for my anime review on Space Adventure Cobra as well. And that's all I have to say. This is RurouniK95 saying thank you for watching my anime review. I'm glad you liked it and enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next anime review, and hope you have a great day. This is RurouniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my anime review on Space Adventure Cobra. Till next anime review, Stardust Crusaders. You won't want to miss it.